Hi everyone, it's Helen coming to you from Dragonfly House in Spain. Just wanted to jump on after yesterday's video on fear. So we're on the yellow, which is the Manipura or third chakra of the Rainbow Warrior path. And since everybody's comments and everything yesterday, a couple more things came to mind that I thought, actually, this is really important to share. So the first one was that actually what we're afraid of, we tend to draw towards us. The resonance of fear actually draws in that fear. So, for example, if you're afraid of dogs, what you'll tend to attract is dogs who are either in defense or aggressive. And the reason for that is because the universe wants you to learn, right? It wants you to expand and grow. So it tries to give you as many opportunities as possible to do that and overcome those fears. And once you change that resonance, you stop attracting those situations. So if you want to overcome a fear, the best way to do is to face it as quickly as possible, and then you won't keep attracting those situations to you because you change the resonance with which you are communicating with the universe. So, for example, if you find a way to overcome your fear of dogs, perhaps with contact, suddenly you'll find that you are approaching them with love and they respond in that way. So you're attracting exactly what you're putting out. The second thing that I wanted to mention is that sometimes we have to go really deep into our fears. So I've got an example for you. When I arrived in Spain, I had originally hoped that some friends or family would be helping me with Dragonfly House, but it didn't work out in that way. And I arrived in February last year to start the project, and it just seemed huge and really daunting. And I'd only really made one contact in Spain who spoke English, so I was feeling particularly alone. It was, dark nights. I'm in the middle of the countryside, having lived in the middle of central London for 20 years. And suddenly this one contact I had who'd been helping me with all the admin realised, I explained my situation had changed and it was just going to be me, and the building work would go a little bit slower than planned. And their behaviour changed quite significantly towards me. And I realised that I couldn't, from an integrity point of view, keep working with them. The problem was, of course, that I was just feeling really lonely. And it seemed crazy. I was like, oh my God, I only know one person here. And now I'm going to have to say, I'm sorry, I can't work with you any longer. And I was really upset about it. And I just remember saying to God, do you know, if this is really what you want me to experience, if you really want me to experience doing this project, building Dragonfly House on my own, completely on my own, then I'll do it. Like I surrender to it. If that's what you want me to do, I will. And I sent the person a message and just said, thank you for everything. But it looks like I'm going to have to continue the project myself. And almost immediately that I did that, I literally put the phone down and I heard a car horn in the driveway. And I went out of the house and I looked an absolute mess because I'd been sort of crying for ages. And there were these two smiling, very friendly, English-speaking neighbours who had been kindly collecting my post for well over a few months because the postman didn't know where to deliver it. And so it was almost like an immediate resolution to the aloneness that I was feeling. Like these were the first people who I realised lived nearby that I could actually have a cup of tea with. And that was an amazing moment. So it's just to say that I guess sometimes with fear, you have to get to the bottom of what is the lesson. What is it? What do I need to surrender to fully? And the minute I said, okay, I accept, I may have to do this on my own, but I can find it within myself. If you need me to do that, God, suddenly he showed me I wasn't alone. So it's just to say, don't be afraid to go to the bottom of those fears. Sometimes you've got to get right in there and take full responsibility for it. And suddenly that's when the energy shifts. So I think there's probably a few more videos on Manipura. I've definitely got one bubbling away on digestion, but not just physical digestion, like digesting our emotional and psychological lives. But if there's anything anybody else wants to talk about in terms of willpower or confidence or anything like that, just put it in the post below and I'll see if I've got any ideas to kind of help you with anything that you're going through at the minute. But I just wanted to send you all a little bit of love today, to say hi, to say thank you for all the feedback. I've really appreciated it. It's been phenomenal. And I'll look forward to talking to you all soon. All right, take care. Lots of love.